Glad to have you with us from Fort Worth, Texas, today at Amon G. Carter Stadium, and we will see who comes out victorious in the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll go on the attack first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a double.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get look.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's the pressure. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So Arkansas's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Working that left side. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, that was a dart right there. He's going to give Arkansas a chance because in the old days... See, you had to run the football if you were going to win championships. Today, you better be able to get it done through the air. When you think of all the great play callers in this league and all the Heisman Trophy winners this league has seen at the QB position in recent years, you better be able to do it throwing the ball. This guy, I think, gives Arkansas a chance with his arm.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second, maybe a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down, really easy.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Razorbacks started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Grabbed over the middle. It's Voorhees. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Quick strike through the air for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Rushes on him. Got it in the middle. It's Richardson. Turning it on. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Tulsa wasting no time.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to throw, it's McMillan. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. All right, guys, let's take a big view of Tulsa. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse. Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got a man. It's Anthony. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. They'll go to the ground. Got the first down and more. Right down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's talk for just a second here about Tulsa. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who is very highly recruited, that is a massive win for this head coach.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Catch in the middle. It's forward. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Back to throw, it's McMillan. Makes the grab, it's Johnson. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Moving out of the pocket. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Oh, what a caught! Touchdown, Tulsa! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Getting set for the point after. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. The early scripts have work trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. They're working that left side. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Got enough for the 1st. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. Let's talk for a second about Arkansas. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
The Razorbacks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Shakes off the defender. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking for the score. And to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. To the air, it's McMillan. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Ball down at the 45-yard line, and that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator loves to see. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Razorbacks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to scramble. Uncorks one to the middle. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Voorhees. Open space at the 25. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room. It's Voorhees. Breaks into the open. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Runs from the tackle. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Razorbacks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to get it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks.
There he goes! He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. To the air. It's McMillan. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The give to the back. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Tulsa will come to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And the Razorbacks backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Voorhees.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll leave it with him. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Razorbacks will call on their punt team. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner will be brought down. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Looking downfield, it's McMillan. Gonna take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Furley. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They go to the ground. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off play action on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Back to throw. It's McMillan. Unloads to the wideout. Caught near the sideline. It's Richardson. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Motion from the back. The snap sets up to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Fitted in the window for the score.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw, it's McMillan. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. Ready to go here in the second half, and Tulsa will kick it away. And he's not going to take the touchback. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, he's just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what class.
There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Intercepted, number 19. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Looking for space. It's Allen. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tulsa wasting no time.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
The running back has it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Looking to pass. It's McMillan. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Gets open down the middle. Turning it on. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
And that's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field.
Got some room in under the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often, because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds. Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Quick release by the QB. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
I got to be honest, guys. I'm a little surprised by the coverage on that play. It's 3rd and short. You can't allow a hitch route to pick up the first down. You've got to have way tighter coverage.
They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. He's going to run it.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Throws to the tight end. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Looking for a man. It's McMillan. Pulls it in. It's forward. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got him. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. The Golden Hurricane needing a huge chunk play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. He's up to 51 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. Here's the give off the left side. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tulsa will come to the line on 1st and goal.
Let's go! Let's go! Ready!
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Tulsa! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And the extra point is good.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Running to the left. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Buys a little extra time. Going right and going deep. And he pulls it in at the 15. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
We've reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll give it to the back. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when you're internal.
Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's McMillan. A strike downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Here's the handoff. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Got his man in the middle. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Might as well go big or go home. They need a touchdown, and it looks like they're on their way home anyway. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Gets it across the 10, a pickup of 5, and out of trouble to the 12. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Rides to back and leaves it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Makes the grab. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Breaks into the open. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. To throw, it's McMillan. Wide open downfield. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. He's got it. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Trying to barrel in. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw in that touchdown pass.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
The give and tick, 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 tick. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Powers through the defender. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys